Garage Project. Yeah.
Hello everyone. Let me say tonight, this is my least favorite garage project, and I will tell you why in just a minute. And let me get this going here. And the only good thing about it is we do have a featured artist, and it's going to be the Allman Brothers. So here we go, the Allman Brothers. And so why is this the worst garage project? Well, it's really simple. See this metal down here? Well, that metal came from the side of garage project. So we had irrigation done, and it cost about $5,500. But we had a rain the other night that Noah didn't have to go through, and it actually flooded garage project. But it was so much better than what it could have been. We've had even less rainstorms than that, and it's flooded. But this was just some surface water getting in, but I'm still not satisfied with it. So I actually pulled down all the metal from this building today, as you can see, and I've got new metal from Metal Tech in Huntsville. But what I found out in doing this, so the French drain is down in there, then they built it up, but the problem is the water comes down in here, and what I've noticed is the actual ground level, the concrete slab is lower, so either it's sunk or something. So now it's going to take a whole different kind of mediation technique, or not mediation, but mitigation technique. I put in Good Stuff insulation here, the foam stuff you spray in, so that will mitigate some of the water, maybe all of the water coming in. However, that's not going to protect the wood, and that the chances of this wood rotting in my lifetime is very, very low because it's pressure treated. But I'm going to try and keep the water from flowing anyway if I can. I think the way I'm going to approach it, I'm not going to concrete, because man, that's just I could build a whole new garage before I go and spend that kind of money. But I got these L brackets, and eventually I'm going to throw those down underneath the slab, and that's going to act kind of like a flashing. And I'll probably do some foam in there, and then I'm already started putting new wood in here, because this wood I hadn't originally replaced it because it looked pretty good from the inside, but then when I took down the walls, man, it was rotted pretty bad. So that's all coming up, and I put that in tonight. Yeah, it is nighttime, probably around 10 or 11 o'clock, but it's really nice out. This is an Alabama evening, probably a nice balmy 70 degrees. Very, very nice out here. So that's Garage Project tonight. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it, but thought I'd share it with you. The good news in all of this, I was going to replace these outer skins anyway, but now I've had to speed that process up, and we are going to have a really cool red garage project when we're done. I'm going to use this red aluminum. That's going to replace this old garbage that was on there. This is the inside, so you can see how ugly the outside was. Dull color, all beat up, and when I'm done, well, the outside's going to look better than the inside. But we're getting there, man. But I just cannot go into construction on this if there's water coming in. So I'm going to sheath the whole building. I'd planned to do that anyway, but now I'm going to have to move to a more labor-intensive construction on the outside to get that done. Unfortunately, I have to do the same exact thing on the opposite wall, but luckily I don't think I'm going to have to do as much water mitigation, because obviously the rain comes and hits this side of the building, and then it puts it right into the garage. And over there was some water, but I think I can mitigate it a little easier. So you can see here, the good stuff is already seeping through. So that's a good thing. That means there is a waterway there, and hopefully we'll be able to seam that up even a little more and finally get on with garage project. Yeah, man, what a night, what a day. Tim was not, he's not here tonight, but let me tell you, he put in his pound of flesh on it too. He went and took the angle grinder and he ground down all of the nails that were holding this stuff up. And I had dug out, I had to dig out around here at the bottom. I had to dig all that out of the ground. So while I was doing that, he was doing the nail heads, and that went along really well. So I thank him. And if you comment, if you ever do comment, please put in a comment and thank him as well for me, if you care anything about me. So anyway, the song playing tonight is Jessica. I know it's a short garage project, but we're out for this one, and sooner or later we'll check in with something a little more exciting. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you can, and we'll see you on the next garage project. Yeah! Hello everyone. It's time for garage project. Yeah! Well, this is actually a cut-in from last night. Short garage project last night, but I'm cutting this in the middle just to show you where we're at with what we talked about last night. So with that, we'll go back to our Allman Brothers, and as I said, you'll see all this metal sitting here, and that came from the outside of the building. And what I did today was not as hard as what I did last night. I mean, like I said, we had a Tuesday night where it was kind of like, I feel like Forrest Gump describing this rain, because it was like sideways rain, hard rain, soft rain, windy rain, and it didn't flood. I got surface water in there. Before B&C Irrigation got a hold of it, it was flooding. I mean, there would have been 3 inches of water in there if they hadn't done what they did. So anyway, it wasn't still good enough, so I'd gone in and I put in, like I explained last night, these L brackets, and then I filled them with Good Stuff foam. And this is, probably a lot of people have seen this stuff. It's spray foam insulation, but it's water resistant. I don't know what the difference between water resistant and waterproof is. The only drawback to it is it doesn't last. It kind of does last forever, but I also think that it wants to break down the older it gets, and that's okay, I think. I hope. So if nothing else, maybe even these L brackets will help slow some of the water down. But we'll see. I mean, you live and learn, and we'll figure it out. But I think in my lifetime, this stuff's gonna work. So, yeah, all the way down. But then the exciting part of all this is that, and I'm not gonna show you just now, I'm gonna go this way, and there's the yard. But the exciting part of this installment is that I've started skinning. Look at that. Oh my Lord, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That's just going to be great. I love this. I love the ideal of the color, and some of the ideas I've been batting around will, I think that color is going to work out. So I can't wait to have a red barn, I guess. Is it a barn? Yeah, it could be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Yeah, so new mitigation, Starting on the skinning, coming along nicely. As I said, it was a, sorry about that, I've wide zoomed. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of depressing that I had to do it, but it's done. And until the next installment, subscribe or look for it, and we'll talk to you soon. Stay safe out there, and non-virus free, people. Have a good one. Love you. Bye.